Hello, and welcome back to the next part of the stream. Um, if you have not seen the first part, please go watch the first part. It would be beneficial for you to know what's happening. Apart from that, let's just get right into it. Okay. So there's more to be able to do. I'm going to do one more day, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to do one more day. And I want to look up what the next day. Is there people here now? Is that Hey, look, I just got that 20. Opening the event of my inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but I still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by the same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in your case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clear, clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the next horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Avinevere? Herbert S. F. Sinclair? I don't know how to pronounce that. Jesus Christ, $15 of inheritance is a little bit ridiculous. Ah, oh shit. Hahaha, laughable. I'm good. I've got that, technically. Laughable. I don't think I've drawn the showroom. Ace the classroom final exam. Complete the trophy case. Draft a room in each slot of your open house. Or each open slot of your house. That could be fun. Complete the Mount Holly directory. This is something I've thought about doing. It sounds fun. 40 dartboard puzzles. I'm at 12. 40 parlor games. All 8 workshop contraptions. Drafting strategy sweepstakes. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. In room 8 on rank 8. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. I don't exactly know what that means. Interesting. I don't have infinite footsteps still. I wonder if... I get the master's bedroom. If that becomes a permanent thing and that's where I start in the future? Room 46 is still just a quote-unquote blueprint. I don't have room 8 unlocked. I have a lot left to do. What do I want to do in this last one? I want to look up... One moment. Okay, so am I able to enter? Okay. I do want to. In that case, this is going to be another attempt to get to room 46. Which is going to start... I'm gonna say by going down here and doing this. Because there is a thing you can do in room 46, apparently. I'm a little bit annoyed that it's you unlock room 46, do room 46, and then proceed to no longer have access to room 46. I also want to see if there's anything up on any of those. I'll do that when I don't have 90 footsteps, though. So we're doing one last run. And the reason why is because each of these doors can be unlocked. Something is in room 46 that I think it said is useful for unlocking these 8 doors. Either that or I'm just losing it. I don't quite know. But I decided I'm going to go for room 46. Then I'm going to decide to go ahead and try to open up all of those doors. And I guess we aren't Sinclair, where whatever our father's name is. Please hold. I was just asked to close bedroom windows. I will be right back. Okay. I have returned. Which of these would be useful? Let's go for the tool shed. Because there is a couple of other things I would like to be able to do. Okay. Let's attempt to get to room 46. Souvenirs for sale. Sure. Ah. So this is the... okay. And there's also blue tents. Yeah. Ah, okay. Coming soon. I wonder if this is a... It just looks nice. Gain half of your dinner steps. It's always handy for the swimming. Permanent addition to the pool. Permanent addition to master bedroom. Unlock dare mode. Let's see. Let's do storeroom. Oh, there's a shovel in here. Well, shit. Alright. Let's do hallway. Go this way. I'm gonna do the library. Then I'm gonna go the other direction. Guest bedroom. Oh, hey, look, a key card. That's beneficial. continuing this way. As much as I'd like to have the nursery, I'm taking the den. Gonna take the nook. Get another key. Gonna get the parlor. And yeah, I'm gonna unlock this. I'll take ivory dice. Key for an ivory dice. Or a key for 2 ivory dice, technically. I will take it. Blue box contains gems. Statement on the blue box is true. True, true, false. That's my guess. Yes. I think I am going to do the nursery this time. Is that going to give me 16? No. Just the one room counts. Got it. What you bleeping about? There's a key on the floor there. That's what you're bleeping about. Alright. This way, this way, this way, this way. Ballroom. Or gallery. I have not been in the gallery. I have not been in ballroom. I have more gems than I would like to spend for the ballroom, because technically I have 3. So I'm gonna get the gallery. There's a puzzle in here. Acrylic and oil on canvas. What number room is this? 7. I wanna know what all of these... I wanna know what the puzzle is, so that I can figure it out. Oh, it starts with an S. Oh, no, I think it's... Does that change this? It does. Okay. I'm gonna guess it's called thick. I don't know. INFINITY. No. Sin, S-I-N-F-U-O. Maybe it's 7 sin? No. Gluttony? Possibly. It's G. No. I don't know this one. I have no idea. I'm looking this shit up. Okay, so apparently that's not thick. It's an N. Okay. And then this one. Okay. P on red. Which spells ponder. I went past the O. There's O. N. Ponder. Oh. 2 gems there. Is it genuine? No. God damn it. I should have recognized that. This does not say very, it says veri. It is Latin for truth. I'm upset by that. Ah, shit. God damn it. It's an S. No, it's Z. Z. Realize. I'm upset by that. Ruminate, okay. I don't quite... I don't like the answer for this one as much. Because it's like a bunch of sins. Infinity. Shark fin. Infinity is also sideways 8. And it's a room. I don't know. I don't like it as much. Damn it. God damn it. There we go. Don't really like the answer for that one. Kind of upsets me. Key 8. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take the courtyard. Use watering can. Coin, woohoo. Another coin, woohoo. Special keys, key 8. This key does not fit. Okay, so I need to get to rank 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll be able to draw room 8 with that key. I'm gonna take the passageway for that one. I haven't drawn this room. I was a little bit strategic with the location of this because of the fact that it's right next to the foundation. Do I need to go in there? No. But I can to be able to turn off key cards. Okay, let's go this way. Dig up this. Dig up this. Go this way. I'll take security. There's 2 trunks somewhere. Keycard system. Settings. Set security to high. And offline mode. To unlocked. And then back. Exit. Okay. I'll take the closet, I suppose. Gonna take the West Wing Hall. What does the lavatory do? Does it do anything? No, just a dead end. A room one might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests despite them always probing for its location. Think anything's in it? I mean, it's literally just a dead end, so I could not be happier about its location. Let's use a silver key on this. Redraw that. Yeah. I'll take the conference room. Although the security one may not have been bad. Yeah, we'll do the billiards room. See what we get out of it. 3 to the squared is 3 times 3 is 9. 4 squared 16. 32. 2. 1. 32. Yes. I'm kind of okay with that. Yes! Secret garden key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This is the secret garden. No. Does that not... Ah, here we go. Here we go. So I need to rotate this 3 times. That'll open that. This will give me a lever. Perfect. That side is open. I can get through that. Through here. If I have my hammer. Special hammer. There's a bunch of things to dig up. Possibly. Just one? Okay. I was wrong. There's only one. It's always left unlocked. I'll do it. Slightly begrudgingly. Chapel or bedroom? Gonna re-roll this one. I'm gonna re-roll this one. I'll take the dining room. I do have a boiler room in my house. I think. I do not have a boiler room in my house. I was wrong. Alright, fine, we'll do the chapel. There's a gem there. Special keys, key 8. Yeah, there's the infinity room. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. The hell? Bend in the tail of the skin. Hubris. Because the bend of the tail in the skin. If you spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. I'm looking at these answers. I had a feeling it was sloth. It is sloth. Is this a penguin? As it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. 8 for infinity. So maybe gluttony? Yeah, gluttony is the correct answer. Lion, envy, I didn't even look at the thing. I recommend you think again. I am ever in a bin, far from the fin. Far from the fin. Is it mundanity or avarice? I'm gonna guess mundanity. Swan is lust. Oh, if I am ever, okay. In a bin, far. If ever in. Got it. What did the lion say? To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. Envy. Okay. You won't find my bin. It's bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. Well, this one's done, so mundanity. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Wrath. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is within written thin to fit it all in. I need to swap these two. That one there. Oh, okay, that got put back. Got it. That one there. What was the rumble about? Oh shit. The Infinity Trophy, and I get to increase my allowance by 4. Which is ridiculous on the fact that I'm already getting a ridiculous amount of money. Use the key on this door. Commissary. $15 for an upgrade disc. 10 for a key. This is already unlocked though. Aw, shit. Damn. There was an ivory dice in here, was there? No. Okay, so I'll take one of these. That's now owned. Okay. I guess I'll take a key. Okay. I do have security. And it's 3 doors down from one that I would need to go to anyway. Unless I want to go to room 8. Let's go to room 8 first. Go through this door. To spare room. I guess we'll unlock that. Closed exhibit for doors. Let's go fill in these two. Code check, that is exactly what I wanted. Retrieve item. Ah, that's locked. We're gonna go about this one at a time. What does that open? Nothing. Got it. Try east instead of north. Yes. Wonderful. That is the one I want. Give me one moment. I'm getting a notification, or a phone call. BRB. I am very happy I accepted that phone call, because that means I now have officially become a dungeon master. Which is a little bit scary because of the fact that it's like, okay, wait. I'm now in charge. Does this do anything? Yes. Getting a decent look at that. Okay, so that's a information for something else. I can't get through this door, unfortunately. But I can go... Did I solve? I did solve that room. I can go down this way and then over this way to be able to do the upgrade. Spare room. Oh, a reason to draft the spare room. What is it? Another bedroom, another greenhouse, or another hallway. I pretty much already use it as a hallway. This will at least have synergy with another room in the house. That, I guess, would also have synergy with another room in the house, and I think that technically would also, but spare bedroom is a little bit better in my opinion. Because, yeah, we have the spare room right here. With the nursery, if that was purple when I drew it, I would have gotten 8 extra footsteps. Which is just a little bit... Holy... Oh my god. Holy apples. I forgot about this room. Because this place spreads stuff. Whereas the conference, whenever items would be spread. So it's just like, hey, no, that no longer gets spread. Holy shit. Okay, continuing this direction. I have a beeper. Lockpicks. Yeah, okay, I think that was already something I've read. Bunk bedroom. And even more footsteps. I'm going to have used so many footsteps in this iteration of this house. Boiler room for the power source, not necessary, but for doors it is. Cool. Oh, spread keys. I'm doing that. Spread keys around the house. Now, I believe... I think one of these has something inside of it. If I were to go get a key, this, I believe, would have stuff in. Please hold as I... Okay, okay, apparently I have food done as well. Whoa, I completely got sidetracked there. Uh... Okay, here we go. Jesus. Okay. Let's continue movement. Try to get to room 46. I'm gonna take a boudoir. Yeah. And then before I do that, I'm going to go grab keys from the conference room. Where are they located? Where are they stashed at? One on each frickin' seat? No way, you're shitting me. Oh my god. I have 8 keys now. I guess I should have used the lockpick set. You can take the pantry. Not necessarily the best with having to run by the one place, but I can go by a gem. I'm going to drop my hammer off. Okay, continuing this direction, I can take 2 ivory dice and the 1 spare gem. And there's a coin on the floor. I'm gonna redraw, hoping for something like an aquarium or an East Wing Hall. The aquarium I don't think is beneficial in this sense, except for the fact that it gives me footsteps. I think I'll take the footsteps. I'll sacrifice a gem for the footsteps. And an extra gem from the watering can. Master bedroom, more footsteps. Yeah, might as well. This is gonna be ridiculous. I can also get more allowance. Okay, the goal is to get white. There. Wait a minute. Shit, no. There, 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 there. I'm trying to get all 4 of the corners lit up. Okay. But that deactivates the corners. That reactivates the corners. Damn it. Stop flicking things. Do that one. Do that one. If I had that and that was off. That one. That one. That one. That one. Do that again. I've given up. I don't know what to do. Okay, from here, turn those all off. That gives me middle. From the middle. That's the only physical option. Do that one. Do that one. Do that one. Do that one. Then that one. Shit. Okay, there, there, there. That's one off. I need to deactivate these 3 while keeping the corner active. Okay. So that's a repeat segment. Okay, so anytime you go 3, it keeps the same ones. Okay. Deactivate that. Deactivate that. 1, 2. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. If this was deactivated, if this was active and this was deactive, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. That one. That one, that one. That one. Deactivate that. Do that, do that. There. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuts them all off. Starting here, deactivate that, activate that, activate that, hit that, hit that,
Hit that. Hit that one. Hit that one, that one. That one, 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 that one. Randomly click. Okay, well now I'm just not able to do it anymore. Shit. I got to where I wanted to get. But that wasn't the correct answer. How the hell do I light this up? Because whenever you click something, it will always deactivate. Corner has a semicircle symbol. The color should be gray / sugar. Wait. Wait, so it's... That was the answer. Okay. Oh, I guess there's a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Mora Jai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into homes and hearts of every realm. Traditional Mora Jai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations included new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Mora Jai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. So was the goal just to get 4 freaking... the 4 corners? Hey look, it's Red Prince. Opened many doors for me. For Mary. There's something here. P.S. They made one... something they are... I don't quite know. Okay. It looks like it's the same other than that one little note at the start. Here's a key that I have 8 of. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that. Lord. Oh, hey, look, there's the way that you're supposed to figure out that the elevator controls are behind it. I already knew that. One step ahead of you, game. One step ahead. Alright. Continuing on. Unlock this door. Don't know why I tried pick locking it. Might as well do the gymnasium because of the fact that I have so many freaking footsteps. Car keys seem pointless to me. We will take... We'll take the observatory. We have 9. Which means that I will be getting something random. Oh god. Please give me a left-facing door. I will take the laboratory. However, I am also going to... Oh, so this room takes 3 steps, not just 2 steps. 3 steps. Damn. Screw it. Servant's quarter. Get even more freaking keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy guacamole. Is there really 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. And then our, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9. Exactly 9. I have a ridiculous amount of keys. I'm just like the key king, I guess. Key prince. I'm writing that one. Hey, look, another key. Oh, Lord. Different kind of key, still a key. So I can enter. Oh. That's me. Or, I guess, technically, Simon, but... realms in 8 months. But some of these I cannot hit, so it's probably something like 2 on that. 8 realms in 8 months. What is this? A sanctum key. First key found here on the farthest rank. The second locked tight in the vault of a bank. The third is high up among all the clocks. And the fourth down below beneath all the docks. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. The sixth in a station left by one of your own. Seventh is major if you draft it quite late. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Crown of Blueprints. Blueprints instead of blueprints. Fun. The former ruby crown of Orinda Aries, recently set with freshly cut sapphires. The first time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain 1 gem and redraw floor plans. Does that just stay with me? Sinclair. So that's the Baron. Espin, that's Lady Espine. Espine, I don't know. Jones, so that is presumably Simon Jones is his last name. And then Marigold. Anne Marigold. Let me look at this really quickly. Here we go. Okay, so opening up the sanctum is what unlocks these. However, okay, so I know what the answer is. It's 1. Five is down here. 8 is back up here. 2 is down here. 4 is over here. Yes, 4, 3. Yes. Certified copy, property deed, Lord Arthur to Lady Aravai of Trinsdale. Know all men by these presents that Lord Arthur Clementine, rightful owner of the land that rests in the northern regions of Reddington Mountains, doth grant and convey to the bearer of this document, Lady Aravai of Trinsdale, the land, forest, water, and waters of the sheer cliffs that rest in the northern shadow of the Hollyleaf Mountain, with all the rights, privileges, and appurtenances thereunto belonging. Boundaries: property Mount Holly consists of dense wood, flanked by cliff walls, irrigated by mountain springs, streams, and punctuated by several runoff waterfalls. This area is sheltered between the summit's northern slope and saddle, spanning across 80-odd acres of land. The property is situated southwest of Reddington, bounded by the south by steep crags, and abutting the east by the high road to Tanner Fork. I, Lord Arthur Clementine, covenant, promise, and agree with Lady Araval, her heirs and assigns, that I am lawfully seized and possessed of the said premise, that the same are free and clear of all encumbrances, that I have good right to sell and convey the same to the said Lady Arabai, her heirs and assigns, and that I will warrant and defend the same against all lawful claims and demands whatsoever. In hand and seal, I make my mark in the grand year of Fen Aries, 1912, Lord Arthur Clementine. Last will and testament of Herbert S. Sinclair. I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this testament my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills, codicils, therefore made by me. I declare that I am not and have never been married and have no children. First, I direct that all my debts and outstanding expenses be paid as soon as my decease as possible, as soon after my decease as possible. Secondly, I direct all the servants and staff in my employ at the time of my death shall be granted indefinite leave to be paid out of the reserves of my estate, set aside for such occasion until such a time as the new master of Mount Holly bids their return. In the event that the aforesaid reserves for this purpose are depleted before a new master of the estate is found, I direct my executor to make provisions for their future employment, and to do so in a manner that is just and equitable to all parties involved. Thirdly, to my faithful valet, Hartley Ruota, I hereby gift to him the lake house in Trinsdale as a small measure of gratitude for as many years of unwavering loyalty and devoted service. I direct that my executor take such steps as are necessary to transfer ownership of said lake house to Hartley Ruota, and should use all reasonable efforts to persuade him to accept the same. Furthermore, to my last cousin Tillin's 2 children, Courtney Farine and Regard Farine, who have sometimes been impulsive and hastily in their actions, I grant to each a cuckoo clock set eternally on the sacred hour, for only time will tell when they are ready to slow down enough to appreciate the gifts bestowed upon them with the patience and wisdom that comes with maturity. In the case that Lionel Epstein should return from his travels abroad, or in the event that any of his heirs should present themselves, I bequeath him or them, as the case may be, a diary and its related key, which formerly belonged to his sister Clara Epstein, which I have kept in her room and beside her grave, respectively and respectively and respectfully. Okay, sorry. In addition, it is my fervent desire that the gallery, along with all the artwork contained within, be bestowed upon the Reddington Museum of Art, including the sculptures, exhibits, and entire collection of drawings by Christopher Manson, comprised of 4 pieces entitled Think, Peon Red, Ponder, what was this one? Realize and ruminate. This generous donation shall be made 1 year hence following the date of my earthly departure, when it be removed from Mount Holly's draft pool. Moreover, the grand cathedral of Araja, I bequeath 8 stone statues sculpted in the likeness of the 8 Ajuran angels, Orinda, Lydia, Rina, Joya, Duja, Vea, Milla, and Draxus. These sculpted figures have been in the Sinclair tomb for multiple generations, and even though there has been much debate over their natural numeric order, they have nevertheless remained steadfast in their safeguarding of our family's secrets. I trust they will continue to provide the Cathedral of Araja that same level of stewardship. I give and bequeath my grandnephew Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece Mary Matthew, all the residue and remainder of my estate and of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly, as a token of cordial and affectionate friendship which for nearly a half-century his grandmother, Clara Epstein, has shown me. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45th room estate, 45 room estate of Mount Holly. This room, among other things of value, holds the physical deed to the entire estate, as well as many other personal effects and policies of insurance. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering his whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room, or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse, and the above clauses on this pledge and provisions pertaining to that clause shall be considered null and void
and the rest of my estate shall be disposed of and gifted to the Iridian Heritage Foundation, under condition that the house be immediately winnowed and sealed with explicit instructions and allowances that the site shall not be reopened until black flags are once again flying over Oris, or 110 years have passed since my death, whichever day shall come first. As one final gift to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, regardless of whether he finds room 46 or not, I leave and bequeath him the original manuscripts of his mother's works that were produced here under the roof of her childhood home. These preliminary draft copies include red prints, which she wrote while visiting the estate during the brightest of her days, and a new clue, which she penned here during the darkest. I hope that in due time and in the natural order of things you will come to be content as I have with what little of herself she has left us. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand in this 18th day of March 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair. Jesus. Yeah, I think Marigold is the name of the, Is there a room that I haven't discovered? Is that the reason why? Possibly? Unsure. Let's go down to the basement. However the hell I get there. This way and then down. Down. And then down. Screw it, let's open all of these lockers up. Apple. Coins. Actually, this could be beneficial for upgrading another room. Gem. I have way too many freaking keys. Connection, theorized, possible locations, north of the antechamber, below the foundation, no. Full house, fortified rooms, plus. Band room, secret door and tomb leading toward this, doesn't exist, red herring, grotto, the rumored, room 46, entertaining, unlock this one. Unlock this one. Hey, look, another key! Bunch of gems. Kinda wish that I came in here before finishing the rooms. Oh well. That one's empty. I need at least 5 coins and then I can get 2. Hey look, running shoes. That I definitely need. Nothing's in that one. Use this key. Couple more gems. Use this key. Directions: find each sum without using signs. 6 or 0. What? Three keys left. Will I be able to find 5 gold in these 3? Holy gold. Yes, I will. I was able to find 15. Vault key, that I don't really need. And last key. Kieran Darren is a pseudonym. Kirk Darren. What does that mean? I'd like to see like a game theory
theory about this. It would be interesting. Doors open. I cannot get across. So I need to figure out what the level is to be able to get across for that. Okay, which door? Let's do this door. Which leads to one of these. Do I have information of what place this is? No. I guess this is one of the times where I would need to have that book. Okay. Pink. Spiritual. Oh god. Did I just reset everything accidentally? Oh, that was the... Okay, yeah, I did. That's spiritual. I don't know why that's changing shit. Spiritual turtleback. Pink. Okay, I see. So there is one more, which is wavy, then it's pink. Input? Yes. Oh. The variation. While Moragi boxes were never as popular in Vera as in other realms, pink tiles were eventually introduced based on the Verans people developed respect to the sacred circle. When these tiles are pressed, all adjacent and diagonal tiles rotate around the pressed tile. Okay, no. Oh, is the goal to get them all to light up? The corners light up, I think. What in the world? Hold on. Okay. There. I need to get it surrounded. Or I guess it's just, that'll be pink, that'll be pink. That'll be pink. Now, it's a goal of get them all to be pink. Four corners pink. More allowance that I definitely need. Turtle. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time here at Vera. The memories of this youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless, and as I have gotten older, I find less and less occasion to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which has not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor of Vera, upon arriving, is lent one of those hard-shell friends for the duration of their stay, to serve as both a steed, guide, and companion. I am still under the spell of island life, even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Morajai. Mount Holly Estate, in care of Miss Babbage. Reddington, Fen Aries, 63080. Herbert. Interesting. Fun. Which means this is actually the one that I should have opened to be able to open two of these doors. But I'm going to end this one here because of the fact that the rest of these rooms are a lot more I have to do a lot more for them. And truthfully, I don't want to do that, I don't think. If you want to see me do that, go ahead and leave a comment. But apart from that, people on Twitch, follow. People on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're on Twitch and want to see all of my past content, it should all be on YouTube, except for the old stuff, which would be only on Twitch. Mostly because of the fact that I didn't ever pull it out of Twitch. People on YouTube, if you want to see the rest of the back catalog, but also all of my future stuff, you can see all of it that is live, and you can also see all pieces of streams that are on YouTube that are being uploaded. If you want to see all of that, head on over to Twitch, where you can follow me. Thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. And I will see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.